Hey guys, what's up? It's WWE Asylum 16 here coming at you guys with my Raw review from July 25th, 2016. And this was the start of the new era. This was the fallout from the draft. As now Raw and SmackDown have their own official roster and they have a whole new setup. If you go there live or if you just watch it on TV, you could tell it looks nothing alike to the original Raw and SmackDown set they had for years. So they kicked off the show with a new song and a new intro, which was badass. The song is called Enemies by Shinedown, and Shinedown originally used a song for Raw, I believe back in 2012. It wasn't a main song, it was just like just a second song, but they originally used some other song. I don't remember what it's called, but this is awesome. I as soon as I saw the intro and the song in it, I was like, this is badass. WWE, you chose the right song for this intro. It looked amazing. It just fit perfectly with the intro. It was so sick, and the way that the Raw setup looks now, it kind of looks like the Attitude Era version of Raw. It was pretty sick. The logo, the new logo for Monday Night Raw, it might not be the best logo, but it actually looks pretty cool for the new stage design. It's just amazing. So the way they kicked off the show was they had Michael Cole, Byron Saxton, and the Raw's new commentator, Corey Graves from NXT, former NXT Tag Team Champion. They had those three guys kick off the show, but they weren't at ringside. The announce table has been put back on stage in the corner of the stage to where it was before, when JR and Jerry the King Lawler were commentating. That's where they put the table. And Michael Cole saying that welcome to a new era. It's the start of a new era. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. And we kicked off the show with Mick Foley and Stephanie McMahon in the ring, and everybody was on stage. Mick Foley brought out the entire Raw locker room. He brought him out on stage, and he announced that since Roman Reigns, actually no, Stephanie said this, since she blamed Roman Reigns for losing to Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins last night at Battleground. It wasn't last night, but you know what I mean. So she blamed Roman Reigns for not taking the title back to Raw because Roman Reigns had the thing won and then Ambrose won, and he brought the title to SmackDown. So Roman Reigns was blamed for the title victory, and now Raw has to come up with a new idea for a new championship belt. Because you can't go to SummerSlam, one of the biggest pay-per-views of the event of the year. I mean, you can't go to SummerSlam and not fight for the title. So Mick Foley and Stephanie come up with this new idea of a brand new title that they like to call the WWE Universal Championship, and this title, the name is from the WWE Universe. They got this name from the crowd. And a lot of people were pretty upset about this name, and I don't understand why. I mean, I think it sounds pretty cool. WWE Universal Championship. I like it. I don't know what other people has to say about it, but either way, does it really matter about the name of it? I think we just have to wait until we see what the belt looks like before we start hating on it, So yeah. And this is what's going down at SummerSlam. Well, first, Mick Foley announced there would be 2 Fatal 4-Way matches taking place tonight, and one kicking off the show with the eight contenders: Cesaro, Kevin Owens, Rusev, Finn Balor, Chris Jericho, Sheamus, Sami Zayn, and the other guy's name, Roman Reigns. So all 8 of those guys are gonna be in one Fatal 4-Way match each, and whoever wins the Fatal 4-Way match will face each other in the main event of Raw, and then that person will go on to SummerSlam to face Raw's #1 draft pick, Seth Rollins, for the WWE Universal Championship. And this was a huge surprise because they put freaking Finn Balor. Let me remind you, he came from NXT. He was literally the #1 NXT superstar. And he came and he debuted on Raw. He was drafted to Raw. He made his debut on Raw on his birthday, I might add. And they put him already. They already are giving him a chance to fight for the title. That's amazing. That's what you do to NXT talent once they get drafted to the main roster. And people are saying that like he's being given all this opportunity right away. Like, doesn't he have to like make his debut first and stuff like that? And I'm like, no, dude. He's NXT's biggest star. He was NXT's biggest star. Let him do what he has to do. Okay? So, this is how it kicked off. The first match was a Fatal 4-Way match, and we had Cesaro taking on Kevin Owens, taking on Rusev, taking on the debuting Finn Balor. And this was an awesome match. The action was just back and forth. It just kept going on and on and on, non-stop. They had a little Tower of Doom, where they have 2 people on top of the turnbuckle trying to superplex someone, and then the other person comes up from underneath and just literally tosses all 3 of them down to the mat. That's always a sick spot to see. Cesaro took the worst of it. Then, it was just... literally, Kevin Owens was literally delivering a bunch of super kicks in this match. And then Cesaro would do his uppercut train to all 3 guys. He tried at least 3 times to go to the Cesaro swing, and he kept getting hit by either Kevin Owens, Rusev, or Finn Balor. I think it was either between Owens and Rusev. But yeah. So, but then he finally put it on towards the end of the match. He got the Cesaro swing. He got like 6 swings in there, and then he applied the sharpshooter. But then freaking Kevin Owens super kicked Cesaro's face, and Owens took control of the match. And then Owens and Balor were fighting each other. Yeah, it was just intense, man. And Kevin Owens, he got taken out. And then we came down to Finn Balor and Rusev, the final 2 men in the ring. Cesaro and Owens are outside. Finn Balor and Rusev are the final 2 men in the ring. As Finn Balor, he does this running dropkick that he does in the corner. First he hits Rusev into Kevin Owens. Then Owens gets taken out. Then he gets the same kick to Rusev. And then he goes up to the top rope. The crowd's going crazy. Is he going to hit it? Yes, he does. The coup de grace by the debut of Finn Balor. 1, 2, 3. I'm in shock. I can't believe Finn Balor is going to be in the main event of Monday Night Raw on his freaking debut, on his first night here. That is such a shocker. I did not expect that. So that was crazy to see. So that means Finn Balor is going to be facing whoever wins the next Fatal 4-Way match. So now we move on, and we got the debut of Nia Jax, really? Really? Nia Jax? That's who's fighting next? I don't have anything against Nia Jax. I'm just not a fan of her. I was really never a fan of her in NXT. So she had a squash match. She destroyed this what was this person's name? Britt Baker or something like that. And she took her out. It's pretty yeah, she took her out pretty bad. Hit some leg drops. It was nothing special. I mean, now yeah, here's her debut, but I don't really care. Okay, moving on. Now we have the next Fatal 4-Way match. We have Chris Jericho taking on Sheamus, taking on Sami Zayn, taking on Roman Reigns. My bad. Jesus. No. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, I was watching NXT from last night, and then I decided to do my Raw review now, so that when I'm finished, I'm uploading it, I could just watch the Cruiserweight Classic afterwards, because I still have to see round 3 of the Cruiserweight Classics. I'm really enjoying that so far. I will probably make another video. I definitely want to do my SmackDown review, and then I want to do another video afterwards. So you guys are probably getting at least 3 videos today, if not maybe 4. But like I said, it all depends on what I have in store for you guys. So now we have this next Fatal 4-Way match taking place: Jericho, Sheamus, Zayn, and Reigns. And I couldn't really tell if this was as good as the first match, but it was definitely a pretty decent match. You know, all 4 guys were really beating the hell out of each other, and Roman Reigns delivering a lot, and I mean a lot, of Superman punches. But there was a slight little botch in this match when Roman Reigns, as he's delivering these Superman punches, Jericho gets caught. Jericho tries to hit the code breaker on Reigns. Reigns catches him. He grabs him by the knees. He throws him up in the air, and he tries to Superman punch him while he's in the air. That totally fails. Then he picks him up, and then he Superman punches him. He's like, oh, you know what? You fell to the ground. I'm just going to pick you up, and then I'm just going to punch you again if you don't mind. Bam! He punches him in the face. Superman punch after a complete botch. I'm surprised Jericho didn't reverse that. It was pretty funny to see. I was so confused, but it was pretty funny to see. So yeah, Jericho put in the code. He actually hit the code breaker on Reigns towards the end of the match, but then it was Sami Zayn who broke it up. Sami Zayn broke up a lot of these pin attempts in this match. He was taken out quite a bit in the match, but actually towards the beginning of the match, or literally right when the match started, Jericho, Sheamus were beating the hell out of Roman Reigns, and they were literally a tag team. They were a cohesive alliance in this match. They were just literally teaming up to take out Zayn and Reigns, mostly Reigns. And then Sami Zayn got involved. He wanted to beat the hell out of Roman Reigns as well. Then Roman Reigns, he's got a 3-on-1 attack on him. He throws all 3 guys around. And then he starts beating the hell out of Jericho and Sheamus. And then he goes after Sami Zayn after Jericho and Sheamus have been taken out. Yeah. It's just crazy to see Roman Reigns just get beat up like that. And then in the first match, another cohesive alliance they had was Kevin Owens and Rusev taking on Cesaro and Balor. They put up a pretty good fight against those guys, but then they beat the hell out of each other afterwards in the match, and that's exactly what Jericho and Sheamus did. They didn't really go at it just like Rusev and Owens did, but they did. They did take a few shots at each other, but in the end, it was Roman Reigns who advanced to the main event of Raw. When Jericho went, he hit the code breaker. Reigns kicked out at 2. And I don't know what he was planning afterwards, but Jericho, I guess he wanted to go for something in the corner or something. Then Reigns did a leapfrog, and he goes into the ropes, and he spears Jericho. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns advances to the main event of Raw. So now the main event of Raw is official. It's Finn Balor taking on Roman Reigns. This is going to be an awesome match. However, a lot of people were saying that they might bury Balor on his first night on Raw, which would be pretty disappointing. Not that I don't hate Roman Reigns, but it would really suck to see Reigns win and just move on to the title match. I mean, let's be honest here. No one wants to see Reigns and Rollins at SummerSlam again, right? I mean, yeah, they had an awesome match at I have nothing wrong with that. And I don't have anything wrong with Reigns going on to SummerSlam facing Rollins again, for the new championship. But I think it's time for a new contender, right? So that's why we have Finn Balor. That's why we should have Finn Balor win this one. So we'll talk about that at the end of this review. Next up, we have the New Day with their, what do you call it? Their Boodio celebration, I guess that was called. So the New Day are now the longest reigning. Wait, let me do it. I got this. WWE World Tag Team Champions. And now they had the celebration. And they showed this video package of how successful they've been as the WWE Tag Team Champions. Then after that, they invite a new member of the WWE Universe to be a part of the New Day. They were teasing that they wanted a fourth member of the New Day to be from the WWE Universe. They picked one out, and I was laughing because as this guy was going over the barricade, he almost really fell on his ass. It was pretty funny. And so yeah, I guess he became a fourth member of the New Day, and he kept making these jokes that his real name was Sonny Boy. And New Day were just teasing him, really asking him if your real name is Sonny Boy. Like, oh, what is your government name? Sonny Boy. Okay, no. I think he's misunderstanding here. When you came out of your mama, when the doctor took you out of your mama, and your mama named you, what did she name you? Sonny Boy. This is just getting ridiculous, man. Like, just get on to the point. Okay, his name is Sonny Boy. Just move on already. And then Xavier goes, when you get your mail, when you pay your bills, and you have to do whatever, pay the bills or whatever, and you look at the paper, what does the name say? Sonny Boy. Okay, we get it. Sonny Boy, everybody! Everybody starts clapping for Sonny Boy. He even gets his own freaking chant, Sonny Boy, Sonny Boy. It was pretty funny. And then, they started dancing around. Yeah, because New Day rocks. Then they all started dancing. And then freaking out of nowhere, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, they come out and they take out the New Day. Sonny Boy runs back up to the barricade. He goes back up to the crowd. And Gallows and Anderson take care of the New Day, throw him into the steel steps. They beat him up pretty badly. And then they throw New Day's shirts and jackets or whatever the hell they're called right into Sonny Boy's face. Yeah, and the club made it clear that they want a shot at the WWE Tag Team Championship, perhaps at SummerSlam. It looks like that match might happen. So yeah, I wasn't really expecting the club to come out though. Because I could have swore before their matchup took place at Battleground with Cena and Enzo and Cass, I could have swore they said they were going to take care of Enzo and Cass before they go after anybody else, but I guess they were wrong because they want a shot at the Tag Team Championships. So now we have Curtis Axel, or who they call Mr. Irrelevant now. That's what they call him now. You're calling Mr. Perfect's son Mr. Irrelevant, really? What? Just why? Why? And he takes on the returning man that Gravity forgot, Neville. Neville is finally back in the ring after 4 long months. He had a match with Jericho 4 months ago, and it completely botched. Neville went for a baseball slide, and his ankle got caught, and he actually broke his ankle. So that took him out for 4 months. And now he's back, and he's got a beard now. He looks pretty cool. I think he should keep it. Just like Roman Reigns has a beard now, he should keep it too. He looks pretty badass. And probably that will turn him heel if he has the beard going, if he extends it or something. I don't know. But I think it looks cool on both guys. But Neville, he comes back, and he takes on Curtis Axel, Mr. Irrelevant. It was a pretty quick match, and Neville ended up winning with the Red Arrow. And I'm happy that Neville's back. Hopefully he gets put maybe in the IC title picture or the US title picture, something like that. Because I think it's time for him to win the championship, don't you think? Yeah. Okay, moving on. Okay, so this segment happened 3 times. May I remind you, this segment happened 3 times tonight. Let me make sure. Yeah, this segment happened 3 times. The first one was with Sasha Banks. Now, earlier in the night, Mick Foley announced that Sasha Banks will be taking on Charlotte for the WWE Women's Championship tonight on Raw. and because Sasha made Charlotte tap out the previous night at Battleground to the big statement, and that's how Sasha and Bayley won their match. So now Sasha gets the right to face Charlotte for the title later the night. However, I thought that they were going to save it for SummerSlam, but they ended up saving it for Raw. So I was like, okay, let's just watch it tonight and see what happens. And as soon as this matchup was announced, I was praying that Sasha Banks would walk out the new women's champion. And wait, I'm not going to spoil it yet, because it's not time to talk about it. So we have this this backstage segment with Sasha Banks, R-Truth, and Goldust, the Golden Truth, and Sasha Banks, and they were playing Pokemon Go. Then Sasha Banks, she looked really pissed off. She's like, "Are you taking a picture of me?" And Goldust is like, No, Sasha, we would never do that. We're playing Pokemon Go." And then R-Truth was like, "I got a Pikachu. I got Pikachu." It was funny, and then they walked off. Sasha started laughing. It was pretty funny. So then afterwards, they do it again. Afterwards, they do it again. Except this time, oh my god, why, man? Just why? This time, they do it. I'm sorry for laughing, but this was just way too funny. This time they do it in Darren Young and Bob Backlund's locker room. So Darren Young and Bob Backlund, they're talking. I guess Bob Backlund's giving him some more life lessons as the coach. Then Golden Truth comes in, and they told Bob Backlund, like, "Oh, don't move. There's a Jigglypuff on your face. I gotta touch it. Oh no, it's under your bow tie. My bad. Let me get that." Goldust got the Jigglypuff, and Bob Backlund, he snaps. He's like, "What do you think you are? You think this is some kind of game?" And then Darren Young was like, "But Coach, calm down. It's just a game." He's like, "No, it's not a game. It's a war. It's a war. It's gonna be a war." Started sounding like damn angry grandpa. I was like, "Dude, calm down. It's just a friggin' game." Oh my god, man. Sorry, that was awkward but funny at the same time. Now we got the women's title on the line. Like I said before, Sasha Banks takes on Charlotte, and this right here was the matchup of the night. Okay, these ladies pulled it off, and they had an incredible match. Dana Brooke, I'm surprised they kept Dana Brooke at ringside for, like, I want to say maybe I think about the first 5 minutes of the match. She was taken out after Sasha Banks pulled an Eddie Guerrero, where, you know, he throws the belt, or he throws the chair, he throws whatever to his opponent. Then he lays down, acts like he got hit. Then the referee sees it, and then they disqualify. And then Eddie's the winner. Sasha Banks pulled Eddie Guerrero, where she threw the title to Dana Brooke, and then she fell down, acted like she got hit with the title, and then Dana Brooke got taken out of the ring. Or she got taken out of the arena. So now it's official. It's a one-on-one match between Sasha and Charlotte. I thought that was awesome. And Eddie must have been proud of that. Rest in peace, Eddie. So now it's just Sasha Banks and Charlotte one-on-one. No BS at ringside. It's just a one-on-one match for the title. And this was just amazing. I loved every bit of it. It was just an amazing match. And Charlotte with that moonsault was pretty sick too. So yeah, Sasha Banks applied the bank statement at one point in the match, but then Charlotte got her foot on the rope, and then Sasha, oh my god. But okay, wait a minute. Before I say anything, Sasha earlier in the match, she took out Charlotte, whipped her double knees to the face. That looked like it freaking hurt. She literally jumped on the top rope, or she didn't jump on the top. She jumped on from the apron, and she delivered the freaking knees right to the face of Charlotte. That looked painful. You must have got your face rearranged from that, Charlotte. No, I'm kidding. But still, that looked really, really bad. That's how much Sasha Banks wants that women's title. So, in the match, she delivers the bank statement one more time after Charlotte says, "You will never beat me, ever." And Sasha had enough of it. She applied the bank statement, and Michael Cole's going crazy, saying, "Bank statement again! Bank statement again! Is Charlotte gonna tap out?" What? What? You gotta be kidding me! Sasha Banks is the new women's champion! What? I thought they were gonna save this for SummerSlam, but they ended up doing it on Raw the next night, and it was so awesome. Sasha Banks finally got her moment. She finally won the women's championship. She's been begging. No, she's been begging. She's been waiting for the opportunity to fight Charlotte one-on-one for the title with no BS at ringside. And she finally did it. Sasha Banks is the new women's champion. I'm so proud of her. She deserved it. It's been her dream ever since she was 10 years old. The 10-year-old girl came out inside of her after she won the title. She burst in tears. It was so happy. It was so happy. It was so awesome to see Sasha win the title, and she had her moment. And she talked about how this was her dream that she was 10 years old after the match. You know, Byron Saxton came in the ring, and she talked about Byron Saxton mentioned, "Oh, how does it feel to be the new women's champion?" And she's like, "Oh, I did it. It's been my dream ever since I was 10 years old, and I finally did it. Your new WWE Women's Champion, Sasha Banks." So you could bank on that. So that was awesome to see. I hope she keeps the title for a long time, just like Dean Ambrose should. So that was awesome. Best segment of the night, best match of the night. Sasha Banks really earned it, and she's going to be an awesome champion. Hopefully she's a better champion than Charlotte, because I found Charlotte as a boring champion. That's just my opinion. Now we have another squash match, and I have no idea what this guy was talking about. So, apparently, Braun Strowman, as he's on the Raw now, by himself, he comes out, and he literally looks like a dominant badass. He's got this new hairstyle where his hair's like in a big-ass ponytail, and he comes out with this new theme song. I thought it was pretty badass. I really like his new theme song. And he comes out, and he's gonna have a match with some jobber. What the hell's his name? James Ellsworth. And Byron's interviewing him. He's like, "No offense, but what in God's name are you doing here? And why are you facing Braun Strowman?" Like, you know, he literally, Byron's being a savage, literally talking that crap to James Ellsworth, saying, "Oh, you're gonna be destroyed by this man." And he's like, "Oh, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. This is my first matchup on Raw, and I think it's gonna be the best. Hopefully, I pick up the win, and I pick up the upset victory." Byron Saxton wishes him like, "Oh, okay, good luck, man. Good luck, man. Hopefully, you still have a career afterwards." Oh, Byron, you're a savage. So, this was hilarious. This match kind of reminded me to how when Ryback was still taking out jobbers in his matches, where he destroyed them, and he literally just tossed them like rag. That's exactly what Braun Strowman did. The match started when Braun Strowman, he went up to this James Ellsworth guy, and he stared him down the corner. He's going down. He gets freaking tossed. Oh my God, it was hilarious. And then Braun Strowman takes him out, and then he does this new finisher I've never seen before, a reverse chokeslam. This was hilarious because the way this guy landed on his freaking face was so funny. I'm telling you, he face planted so hard, he had no idea where he was at. And Braun Strowman, when he pinned him, he just put his hand on his chest, and he won the match. That was hilarious. And I think they're going to be doing that until Braun Strowman finally gets a decent matchup. So they're just going to have him and Nia Jax destroy a bunch of random people in squash matches, and then they're finally going to have them face off against some decent people. But yeah, that was awesome. I'm officially becoming a fan of Braun Strowman now because he destroyed that little man. And where the hell was that guy's chin at? Did you see that? His chin was literally tucked inside. I'm like, where the hell is your chin at, dude? As soon as he started talking, I was like, what? Where's this guy chin at? He had no chin. Oh man, it was just getting so good. Now this is the final segment of the. Oh my god! Wait, no! I'm kidding. This is part 2. This actually no wait. Actually, this segment happened 4 times. I thought it was 3 times, but this is the second. This was the 3rd time this segment happened between Golden Troop playing Pokemon Go. They're backstage. They're still playing Pokemon Go. The commercial break comes back, and Golden Troop are playing the Pokemon Go again. And R-Truth thinks that, because they're in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, he thinks one of the Pittsburgh Penguins on the logo on the friggin' door or whatever, he thinks that's a Pokemon. Goldust just wanders off. He's like, no, dude, that's not a Pokemon. Moving on. Yeah. And then we have Enzo and Cass, Big Cass, taking on the Shining Stars. Okay, let me address something. Epico and Primo, okay, the Shining Stars. They came back, when was this? I don't know, like months ago? I don't know. They came back months ago, and they had their first matchup back. But then, as soon as they had their first matchup back, they were just complete jobbers, because as soon as they had their first match back, they did not show up on Raw or SmackDown for months, and I was like, okay, so what's the point of bringing these guys back if you're only going to have them have one match? One match. So they finally, after they've been drafted to Raw, they finally have their match back, I guess. And they face Enzo and Big Cass. And Enzo and Big Cass win easily. After Big Cass takes out, I think it was Epico, with the big boot. And then he won. But before this happened, Golden Truth came back in. And this was the last time these guys did it. This was the funniest one. Out of all 4 segments they had, they come into the ring. R-Truth comes into the ring, and he distracts Epico and Primo. He's trying to play Pokemon Go. He thinks there's a Pokemon in the ring. So he goes into the ring. Goldust goes back. Goldust goes in with him. He's like, oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? There's a match right here. There's a match right here. And they leave the ring. Then he turns around, and then Epico turns around. He gets hit with the big boot. 1, 2, 3. Enzo and Big Cass pick up the victory, and that was so funny. Oh my god. Golden Truth was hilarious this entire night. Alright guys, now we move on to the big main event. Finn Balor is going one-on-one with Roman Reigns, with the winner going on to SummerSlam to face Seth Rollins for the WWE Universal Championship. This was amazing. Roman Reigns, literally the heel in this match. The first 2 minutes in this match, he was just tossing Balor around like a rag doll. But, you know, before this matchup took place, they had a backstage segment, and where Balor wished him luck, and then Reigns said, you know, good luck to you too. Good luck to you, man. And Balor's like, I don't need luck. I invented it. Well, I'm Samoan. Enough said. Okay, Roman, trying to act like a badass. No, I'm kidding. Roman Reigns is badass. Okay. So he tosses Balor around like a rag doll, and Balor finally he took the fight to Roman Reigns, and then you know, yeah, it was just really good. And then Reigns, yeah, he tried to literally finish up this matchup early. Balor kept kicking out of his damn moves, and you know, he hit the Superman punch, but then Balor kicked out. And now I want to talk about the end of the match, because I literally been you know, talking about this entire Raw for like the past 35 minutes, and this video is about to go to 35 minutes, so I gotta finish it, you know, because I want to watch the Cruiserweight Classics. But yeah. Anyways, so Reigns, he tries to go for the spear in the match. At the end of the match, but then Balor somehow, I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he did it. Jeez. I don't exactly remember how the matchup ended, but I know Balor somehow, he reversed the spear and he hit Roman Reigns with the drop kick in the corner, and then Balor hit the coup de grace, and now 1, 2, 3, Finn Balor is advancing to SummerSlam. And as soon as that happened, I was like, what? Did WWE just really give us an actual new contender for Seth Rollins? This was amazing, dude. Alright, let me address something here. So, Finn Balor, he made his debut on the episode of Raw, on this first Raw of the new era. May I remind you, he won 2 matches on his first night. May I remind you, on his frickin' birthday. What a hell of a birthday present that was. He won 2 matches, his first 2 matches on Raw. And now he's fighting the man, Seth Rollins, at SummerSlam for the title. Okay, just sink that in for a moment. Finn Balor, he won a fatal 4-way match, and then he beat Roman Reigns in the main event, and now the main event we've all been waiting for. This is a dream match come true. Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins at SummerSlam for the WWE Universal Championship. As what Jericho would say, drink it in, man. Because that is going to be an awesome match. And I'm so looking forward to this. So there you guys have it. What did I think of the first Raw of the new era? Freaking awesome. This was probably the best Raw of all time. The best Raw of 2016. Without a doubt. And I'm so excited for SmackDown. I saw SmackDown already, but I will show you guys. I will tell you what happened. And because there was another match that was announced for SummerSlam, so I will get into all that in my SmackDown review coming up soon. Probably right after this review, right after I upload this review. All right, because I'm gonna be watching the Cruiserweight Classics right now. I got to see what happened. But thank you guys for watching this review. I know it's been a long video, but I really wanted to do this Raw review because it was just such an amazing Raw. A lot of people really liked it. I loved it. I literally thought it was a 10 out of 10 show. Maybe like 100 out of 10. It was that damn good. And I'm surprised they actually had Balor win and move on to the main event, and then he beat Roman Reigns afterwards. That was a huge surprise, and that was awesome. So, WWE, thank you. Thank you. Because you guys nailed it. Having Finn Balor win the first 2 matches of his career in the WWE, and now he's fighting Seth Rollins for the title at SummerSlam. Possibly the main event. I don't know. But thank you guys. Amazing Raw. I'm so shocked that Finn Balor is fighting Rollins at SummerSlam. It's a dream come true. And I'm going to get out of here. So if you haven't done it already, like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more, favorite. I don't care what you do. Just do whatever you got to do. Alright? Alright guys, I'm out.